Hey there, I'm Olivia. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I wanted to do an update for my project pan. So it's going to be the very first update. It's been months since I started the project and I actually feel pretty good about how it's going so far. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my Healthy Foundation. So this one, I had put the mark here when I very first started it, but honestly, I don't think that that was accurate. I mean, if you hold it up to the light, there's barely anything in there. I've been scraping the sides and I feel like this is the foundation that will never end because I keep thinking that, well, surely it must be gone, and it still keeps coming. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't dislike this foundation. I definitely liked it more when I very first got it, but I don't know, I feel like it doesn't wear that well throughout the day. I like how it looks when I first apply it, but I feel like it starts to get cakey by the end of the day. So for that reason, I don't think that I'll repurchase this one, but I am very, very close to being done. So this is something that I definitely think by the next update, I should be done with this one. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I did actually finish, which I'm super excited about. The first thing I finished up was my AOA Studio Sculpting Brow Pencil. Now this one, I honestly thought was going to take me a lot longer to finish just because I didn't think I used that much brow product, but I guess I do because this one is totally gone. So that was really exciting, definitely a feeling of accomplishment for this one. So something that I wanted to add to the project because I liked it, but I just felt like I wasn't getting enough use out of, was my Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer, and I'm actually really happy with the progress that I've made on this one. So you can see it's gone down a little bit, not a ton, but it's also not a product that I use a lot of at a time. So I was really happy to see progresses with this one, see that I was actually using it, and I've definitely enjoyed having this in my everyday makeup bag, being able to use it more. So I'm really happy about the progress on this one. The next thing is my Too Faced blush. So for this one, this isn't something I'm putting into the project, but it's because I want to actually like use up the entire thing by the end of the year, but it is something that I definitely want to hit pan on. So you can see that there's definitely more of a dip in the center here. The logo is getting more worn away, and so that's encouraging. I was kind of hoping that I'd make a little bit more progress on this one, but I definitely used it more than I typically would having it in my project, and it is a blush that I've definitely and it's like the first high-end product I ever got. I almost didn't want to use it just because it was special and I wanted to like hang on to it, but that's silly because I spent my money on it, and so I should make sure I'm getting the full use out of it. But I'm definitely moving along with this one. And then I'm really excited with my bronzer progress. So I feel like the pan has gotten a lot larger. I feel like I've made a lot of progress on this one, and I've definitely enjoyed using it. I was worried that the tone of this one was a little bit too light for me, but I've actually really enjoyed it. I feel like it is a good tone. It goes with a lot of looks, so I don't have to worry about it being, too dark and worried about being like too heavy-handed with it. It's just a really pretty bronzer. I've definitely enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I'm getting more use out of it now, like kind of ending winter going into spring, because I feel like once I get a little bit more tan it won't show up as well, but it's still, a really good bronzer. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is this eyeliner. So this is the Thrive Causemetics Infinity waterproof eyeliner, and I had put this into the project because it was a product that I had had for a while. I didn't love it, but I felt like I wanted to get some more use out of it, and honestly it's still not my go-to just regular eyeliner. I don't get as precise of a line with this one, and I just don't think it's worth the high-end price tag. But I will say I've actually gotten some use out of this one using it as like an eyeshadow base. So if I put this all over the lid and then put a shadow on top of it, it definitely helps to bring out the color. It helps it to last a lot longer. I had watched a video, I think it was Kelly Gooch, that was talking about how to kind of transform eyeshadows. I think the idea was like if you have an eyeshadow that's not standing out as much as you would like, to try putting it over a base, either white or black, and really kind of amp up the color. And so I gave it a try with this, and I actually really like that use of it. So I've made a lot more progress than I expected to. You can see on the sheet here that I've used 1/4 inch. So that's a lot more than I expected. Honestly, I didn't think I'd get that much use out of it. So I'm really happy and proud of that. So that's everything. I just wanted to give you a quick update on those things. So because something has moved out of the project, I do want to move something new in, and I've actually got a couple things that I'm kind of thinking about. So the first thing I had, within the last week or two, started doing is kind of an unofficial pan. It's my Milani Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. I didn't have any pan on this, and I didn't realize how much of the product I had used, and then all of a sudden I got like kind of a big pan on it. So that was encouraging to me. And so I think I might move this like officially into the project, because it's kind of nice to see something that has so much progress already, and just to kind of keep rolling with that. And then the other product that I want to add in is my Glossier Balm Dotcom. So this is a product that I've had for a while. I got it as part of, I think it was in an Ipsy bag a while ago, and I like it. I think it's a good balm. I just don't use it all the time. And I think it's because I have other balms, and because this one is a little bit more expensive. It's another one of those situations where I almost have to give myself permission to use it. It feels weird sometimes when you have like a higher end product, like I almost don't want to use it. But I've been trying to be better with that, because I spent my money on it, so I want to make sure I'm actually getting the use. So for that reason, I think that this is another product that I'd like to add into the pan. So that's going to bring my total up to 7 items that I have in the project. I think that that's a good number. So we'll go ahead and end things here. Definitely make sure that you check back in for updates, see how my progress goes. If you'd be interested in seeing that, you can subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye!